Ooh, hello. We're live. Also, hi, hello, Dimly Pyro. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, you won't be able to speak for a few more minutes in the chat. It's just a thing I have on my channel, but hello to anyone who's watching. We're live with some more Slay the Princess, and last time I played this, we did 3 routes. I did the Wraith, the Nightmare, and the Happy Ending. And I'm gonna try to see what else is new. Where's my thing on OBS? Ack. Here we go. See, how's the volume on the capture? Because this game is kind of quiet despite having all of the in-game volume on maximum, but one of these days I'm gonna do something more fancy for OBS, but right now, I'm not in the headspace for that. So I'm gonna increase the my end. It's so quiet. Ouch. Volume should be fine. Alright, what if I tried backing off a bunch of times? Something might happen if I do.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks
Yeah,
like
that
this
happened last
path
time, but I'm gonna keep
also
backing off.
past the cabin.
See if there's something
How
new happening.
convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
The levels are yellow on OBS. I wonder if it's loud enough.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Let's go to the silent way.
Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Just start walking a different direction again. Yeah.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I love how petty the narrator is in this
You've
game.
doomed us all, you know that, right?
I don't care.
Of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
That pixel on my screen, or is that the... Thank God.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods.
There we go, new route.
At the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, whatever. Oh! I can also do that, but I'm kinda interested to see what's the deal with the princess in this route too, so, Let's go to the cabin. See what's up with it. Oh!
Warning, before you go any further.
There's a wall.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table.
So weird.
Its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
That's not true, buddy. Last time I played, you were trying to force me to kill a princess.
If you're going to slay her, you cannot
Lying
let
bitch.
fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Let's see. I'll say the same thing if I do, because I've already asked that before. And with a mirror, it's gonna like vanish mysteriously when I touch it. Now, do I take the blade or not this time? We could like, quote unquote, play straight and take the knife and see what might be the option that interests me the most.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Can't see it, but I love that the cursor...
Fine, you took the knife.
The knife.
You really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Okay, I can do that! Let's see, I don't know, maybe it's relevant to the specific line. Let's hold it
Switch
the other
your
way.
grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Oh, the cursor's different. It's pointing downwards now. This game is great.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
I just love the layered look. Person mirror. Let's go.
The door to the
Oh,
basement
what the
creaks
fuck?
open, revealing a web
House
of
of
branching
leaves.
staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Let's see. All right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal
Hi,
bliss,
Bob.
pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and
What's up?
consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness. The very struggle to continue forward consuming
Bob.
your every thought.
Morning, Ralph. Morning, Sam. What's up? How you doing? Just to work? Oh, you gotta twerk it white boy style, I guess.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Got run up for refusing to twerk in the gay office. This is Biden's America. Oh, wow.
Consumption and betrayal,
Ooh.
Skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Is that the archivist from Magnus Archives? I don't know. I don't listen to the Magnus. I know what they are. I know they're like an audio thing that you listen to. Wow. Yeah, they're a sound that they listen to. Amazing description I'm doing, but I don't know if it's him. I guess you could look it up, but let me see. Who's the narrator from fucking Magnus? Florian Schisler. German name. Ah, Scheiße. I don't know if that's him. Nothing's... I don't know. What? Wait, the translator of the show. Hmm? Nothing seems... Oh, you looked it up? Damn! Oh, wow! That is him. Well, I mean, I don't listen to Magnus Archives. I've seen, like, maybe heard a few bits of it randomly, but... That's cool. Yeah, he has a very cool voice. Okay.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over.
Yeah,
Time
well,
to get
I
back
just,
to our
like,
old
broke
devilish
through the
ways.
fabric of space and time. Yeah.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And, why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
Yeah, if you listen to the show, you know... Yeah, okay. Huh, that's cool, let's see.
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures, and where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins
Hi,
all
Vex.
over again. Can we put her back? Again?
Just smash the two princes together. H.
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Ace Plugers.
Until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
How's the audio of the game compared to my voice? I want to make sure. You know. You guys have to listen to it. Oh my, I can actually hear your voice. Oh my god, you actually have to listen. Oh. I can actually hear your voice, Bob, saying that. Alright, 1 second. I need to do something for the stream. I know I could just like fucking queue them on Tumblr at least, but I'm lazy, so I'm gonna just... Alright.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of them.
Yes. Yes.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
Wait, that's weird. Those are like two different like dialogues, but they... Oh. Oh, okay, no, I understand what that means. It's like all of the probabilities are like happening. I got an F, add, ADD, ADHD, yeah, I have that.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now.
The One Piece
But
is
I understand.
real.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the
There you go,
stairs managed
third
to
one.
chew you up, I will devour you. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
We love an ADHD monarch.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Oh, that's so cruel.
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? You would always start by stabbing her. Which her? Any of them. I don't know about you, but I'm sure glad we took that knife with us. I can't believe someone suggested you toss it out the window. Can you imagine? Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Are you looking for the truth? Or are you looking for the right answer? What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person? I'm a prisoner here, and whether or not you shoved me down here, you're practically my captor at this point. Anything I'd say is tainted by that. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
The truth. Chad, he made a typo. The truth. Minor spelling mistake.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking
Chad,
questions
kill Bob
just
right
seems
now.
to make things worse. This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
Respond the gif of self being destroyed, I would. that gif of the dude from like Final Fantasy just getting blinded and accepting his death.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Alright, I am killing, freeing, and abandoning her.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife beaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on
that was loud
forever.
as fuck.
The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Hold on, let me lower that a little bit on OBS. That thud was loud as shit, damn.
Falls apart? I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Holy shit.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Well, I'm gonna be nice. There you go. That's one route. The illusion of choice, huh? But you'll never know if she hears your reply. He's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
We've done this already. Let's see. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Means you've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
It's a rhetorical question.
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
Look, bone boss looking ass.
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Trees and stars, there are people, I think, at least supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Think anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. and because of that, nothing can't exist.
You have thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
You know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Know what I'm gonna do if I find him? We're gonna have answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do I need to bring?
One. Whatever you bring
Oh.
me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Last time, is there anything you want me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Something tells me that it's not gonna be over. You know when the fight is over, you want me to bring the... Going back.
We may fight, and we may not. But not all fights end in destruction, just as not all conversations end in peace. Even if you destroy me, it will have been worth it to finally know what I am, and to have had the chance to know you.
There's a stage before completion that I'm not going back, I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
There's no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A stranger, okay.
You're on a path in the woods.
Alright, this time what we're gonna do is we take the
You
knife.
make your way up the short path. We're not going to go through.
We take the knife and we try freeing her this time.
The interior of the cabin.
Take the blade,
You take the blade.
enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I've done that one. I'm gonna get you out of here.
You can't. Don't. Bother.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't fucking stop me.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Yeah, sure.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
I'm gonna cut your arm.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
She can just eat it.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Yeah, I can just get my arm cut off. That's fine.
She
I'm dandy.
speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Yeah, sure.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp and you make quick work of it, Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
So that thing again.
Watch me.
Let's see. Let's skip this one.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
And this time, yeah, we actually slept. I mean, because this is a different route. Because last time, I did the no knife route, right, where the princess was all like nice and innocent looking, and it played the same exact sequence, but she was not like that. So, do I slay her, or do I keep resisting until she kills me herself? Alright, chat. Do we kill her, or do we try to resist? In the meantime... Como la bubu missile, kill! Alright, let's slay her.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone.
Oh, she's gonna explode my fucking arm!
You drop pathetically. She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every blow is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor Aang. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
So
You're
true.
being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Take the blade. Yeah, let's take the blade. Why not?
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yo, the mirror vanished. Immediately.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you.
Oh my gosh, she's
almost
big.
glowing in
Hi.
the starlight,
Oh,
her figure
hi.
framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her.
Hello,
A
ma'am.
chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Hi. You're so big.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
It slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
No. No. Shut up. Mami. Perdón. Mami. Perdón. Mami. Perdón. Mami. Perdón. Mami.
We didn't have to do that. And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Yes.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Why don't we try? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again. trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Ayo! See, which one do I do? Silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Meekness, despair, but a hint of something more. A small taste of stubborn resistance. A grain in the storm of my cosmic wind. Enough to be felt, but not enough to matter. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
See. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or a pet.
Let's see, what do you have to do? Find.
All you have to do is break these chains and set
Can't you do it yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
This is something that doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Let's see. Well, alright. Yes, mommy.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Oh my god, she's...
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Yeah, same.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done. You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Please, don't do this.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Oh! Don't do this to me! Fuck!
It's time for us to leave.
Oh! Oh my god, women.
Nothing. And then, everything.
But you do not take her hand, nor we do ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. I don't want to look at us.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh! Bird! It's like a real crow, but they added a fucking... Oh, that's great. But that isn't right. It can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. That was a lot of shit, damn! And then, another crack. And another. And another. Turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then... Okay, yeah, that's the... Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking weird. Oh, you're the narrator. I was wondering if I were going to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, you know. Oh! It's so freaking loud, damn! Hold on. References. What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
In one of my lives, you doubt yourself. You thought that all this was wrong.
Did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator already been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
You have anything to say for yourself, for all this hubris?
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Let's see, I'm sorry, I wanted to show part of me, or you're something else. So you don't know about the looping, so many times I met you. If you made me, then what am I? Let's see. If you made me, then what am I?
Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
I don't know. I feel like if you remove death completely from the world, that's kinda gonna fuck shit up. That's gonna really fuck with the balance of the universe. You know about the looping, what you lie?
The version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them that you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Red of questions. Death of the author. Good fucking achievement. Have not decided. Undecided yet.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You were the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Long Quiet, but Echo. You know about the Echo.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
And now,
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
shit, there's a lot I wanna say. There's so many stories unfinished. Can we just...
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
I have a say in all this, for this is falling on me.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Talk this through, she has so many questions.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh!
You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Before you've done enough military missions since I got here. As for the work, I can exist without you, but I can exist without you. I'm engaging in violence. Shit, what should I do? Let's explore first. Address this vessel statement directly. And so by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
My massive mob. There is no beginning, there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. Only the flood of bodies. Every possible every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again.
Holy shit.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything. We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Address this vessel. Let's see. It's a very version of just right now. Even then I went on, the world doesn't need you. This vessel statement. Being everything at once is the same as being nothing at all. To contain everything is to contain every evil alongside every good. Can we not shoot the confines? I couldn't understand you then, but I think I understand you now. I'm in pain. I'm sorry for what I did to you, but it was the only thing I could do.
I saw with a single pair of eyes what I needed dozens to comprehend.
And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them open.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is still? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Address this vessel. Find a way to make things better.
What we saw was a world without me. Everything will be okay, so long as we leave together.
It pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself?
Oh god, my neighbors are hammering again. Oh, I can't wait to move out. I'm so tired of my neighbors just constantly hammering shit down. When it's fucking late at night, and they have like 6 days a week to do that. Let's see.
You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing.
Precious vessel. Not to make it will suffer. Your eyes are above it, but you're not. I'm not afraid anymore. Even if I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We cannot hold the harm that everyone suffers just beyond it. You're not above it.
A desire born from the narrow view of a single life. But even then, the only gifts I brought were context and sensation. To feel is to exist, and to exist is to have meaning.
He addresses statement, I helped you out of fear, I'm not afraid of you anymore, this is why I resist you now. You out of fear, I'm afraid of you anymore, this is why I resist you now.
And yet there is no reason to resist me beyond fear and delusion. If you aren't afraid of me, why would you resist me? Why would you force the rest of the world to resist me too?
As the clash between you abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
These are the things we believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we live here? Chat, can I fix her? These are the things that you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we live here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
See, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I never want to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world, I'm so sorry. You're cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can do, to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I'm gonna go with that one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh! Here are you.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Let's see, you have no idea how it is here. I can't do this alone. Everyone else, I'm supposed to help. I thought the wolves were allowed here. I thought you died where I looked in the mirror. Where's everyone else?
Still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Yeah.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Yeah,
Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Then let's go. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need
It's
me
like
to
the
describe things?
other princess here outside.
It's just us. I think
Yeah.
the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
My freaking neighbors, stop! Oh my god. It's gonna drive me fucking rabid. I've already complained to them and shit, and they won't fucking stop. They won't fucking stop. I don't know why they do that. Why are you hammering? I mean, technically you're still out because it's past 9 p.m, but once the fucking clock hits 10, you're not legally allowed to make loud noises. Sanko just kind of came to me. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Yeah, I'm a bit sad, honestly.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Astra Neighbors Noises compilation when? I don't fucking know, because sometimes you can actually get them picked up on the microphone, sometimes not. I don't fucking know what they do. Like, I've spoken about this before, but like, for months, I would sometimes hear like shit being dragged very loud. I would hear hammering, I would hear drilling, I would hear like stomping around. And like, at some point I left a little note like, hey, stop making noise. Like, you're not allowed to make noise after 10 p.m. and you're not allowed to make noise at all on Sundays, which is the day of the Lord, right? And then they kept going. And I was like, I posted another note on their door saying, hey, if you keep that shit up, I'm gonna fucking call the cops. Normally, I wouldn't do that. Like, normally the next step you're supposed to take when this happens is that you complain to the people who are in charge of the building. For a moment, it did work. I think I scared them, but like, now they're fucking starting again. Jesus Christ! Why are you doing this at night? You just cried a cabin to me, for all time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
The blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Do you do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer? Forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. We're talking about this right now. How do we know what I haven't done before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? Take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being God? Yes, I believed in that. Sorry, but I can't do that, say the princess. See.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them. That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
Might find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
How do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Either way.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Talking about this right now, how do we know?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Man.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
I decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually something's going to be different. If we change our minds.
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back. Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
Alright, chat. What do we do? Do we kill her permanently, or do we let her reset everything? Oh man, this is like kinda tough. Slay. Hit the slay button! Oh man, this is kinda tough actually. Shit, I don't know what to pick, man. Slay the princess. Can't let you do that, yeah.
You and me both. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Oh man, this is like a sad breakup. You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there is even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. And you feel the sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
In your heart, all at once, the unyielding tension gives away. Then, the shuddering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality. One forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here. We really won! We're the house now. We get to make the rules. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
Wow, okay. We might need to do more though. We have not seen all of it. I am intrigued to see more. How long am I streaming for? An hour and 40. Yeah, I can still start again. Wow. Horrorcaplier. Manly badass hero. Hey, horror visual. I feel a gamer. Let's see. Any other names I recognize? Trevor Henderson. Finish the game. Wow. Thanks so much for playing, guys. Christian gratitude. Here's a track or a special playlist for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Now you finish the full story for the first time. You also unlock the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab. Move closer will help you find and discover vessels and attractions. Ooh, perfect. And list on the subreddit is someone else. Make your playlist. Go play your other game. Return to the main menu. Let's see. Memories. I am missing so many. Let's see. The tower that forces the hands of fealty. Spectre, the remains of violence free from hesitation. Nightmare of fear locked away in the basement of your mind. A peek behind a curtain is likely far too soon. Questioning commitment to the other. Wraith, a broken doll, a spirit plane. Happily ever after, everything you know you wanted. Let's see this one. Meet your equal in combat. Huh? How would I do that though? He's in arms, isn't she? Fall to a feral captive, betray her before she can betray you. Free in a prisoner. Place, a narrow cave is no place to fight. Off in space. I'll be. One might resist the divine, but it's very hard to kill a god. There is no shame in failing. Sometimes when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Better to linger with your nightmares than to let them run wild. Ah, I see. I think that's something with the nightmare run. Yes, become one of the princes in a very literal sense may involve what does on the side B. Huh? Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. When you've seen the worst sights in prison of the world offer, you can always choose to walk and then... Many reasons, spirit may linger, the flames of passion. Wow, passion! I cannot speak. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Your honor?
Alright, what kind of run are we gonna do now? I'm wondering. Chat, be right back. I'm gonna go piss, I guess. I gotta go piss. Fuck, and then drink some water so that I can make more piss later! To drink water. Ow! Alright, I'm about to sit down. Sit my fat ass down. So what if you can see the dark inside of me? No one can trace as I have become. Alright. Oh god, I almost opened Clip Studio Play by accident. Alright, let's continue the cabin.
You make your way. A warning. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him.
We are... the artist's cry never stops. What are we gonna do now? We're gonna do for the damsel. Enter the basement. Lie, I'm here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
We are gonna kill her, unfortunately.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it. You're only making this more difficult.
It's fine, I'm gonna kill her eventually.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Oh, don't worry, man, I'm gonna kill her.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising
Girl
her
dinner.
arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing.
Ooh, will we kill her now or do we wait?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
You know what? Let's kill her right away.
Without hesitation,
Damn!
bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
That's not the back. She's getting stabbed in... Oh wait, it is the back. I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, I can see that's the sleeve. Damn, that's fuck. We backstabbed her.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to
Jump scare.
deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out. Excuse me?
Oh shit, fuck, I
What's it about
clicked.
not making it out of
Yeah,
there
whatever.
alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
Used for money and all that. We can still make sure that she won't make it out of here alive either.
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step forward,
Jump scare.
and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons, and then you stop. Neither you nor Princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the Princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The witch. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can trust us to get the job
Opportunist,
done.
I see. I got the opportunist now.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade this time.
Take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
The basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Accidentally click up too soon.
She seems friendly enough. We can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Kitty.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Yeah, we're not being sneaky about this.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember
Miss
you having
Kitty.
a tongue.
Let's be nice. Let's get on her good side this run. Huh. Shit, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it. Need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Why don't you leave this full time?
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. That binding I shed is just a symbol of the crueler magic at work in this place. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
Let's see. Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face. She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking? You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
You first.
And turn my back on you. Do you think me a fool?
Alright.
Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
Okay. About the stairs.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
That'd be a bit awkward. What if I trip?
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots.
That's the problem.
Yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that?
Uh-oh.
I think we know why.
Uh-oh.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor.
Oof.
You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is...
Oh!
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
We're never going to get those stairs, aren't we?
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, "Now stab her in the back! Do it now!" And then you'd say something like, "Wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us." And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go first? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar. That's not... Okay, that's actually a good point. It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it? Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me. The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen now? Hello? Are you still there?
We die.
What happens next?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
You don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and set something else in her
She's
place.
gone. Where does she... I'm begging you, don't do this.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Silence as I reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. Sad for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Out of here.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. There you go. Bring the witch.
you're on a...
I'm gonna end the stream here though, because I do feel a bit sleepy, and you know what? I've been streaming for this amount of time. We did some good progress, and I'm happy about that. Let's see, main menu. Let me see. The witch. There we go. End of everything. The space between. Princess. Missing a bunch of them, but yes. Alright, I'm gonna end here. Well. Thank you for watching. I stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 9 PM Central Europe time, and sometimes on Fridays at 8 PM. Tomorrow, we'll be back for some more Pikuniku. Let's see. I don't think I can rate anyone right now. Let me see. Yeah, no one. No one. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end it here then. Goodbye!